confident cut through the offside will result in a couple. Actually, it goes all the way for 4. Continues to be a fast outfield here at the Sir Vivian Richards Stadium. In there, just wide of that gully fielder. Flashing blade, fortuitous boundary. Yeah, that's going to be another boundary. Dribbles there now for Udara. This one confident and controlled more than the first. Taken straight to the fielder.
With the ball, but Madushka has to go for just 6. It's 15 for 1.
Punched away with an open blade. There was a slight bit of room on that delivery. That's another wicket. He's found the man, Brandon King. And the experienced Chandimal has to go for 1. It's 25 for 2. Beautifully driven by Udara. And just beating the fielder into the boundary. So an excellent push drive to bring up another boundary for Udara. Have to be onside. Timed well enough to go into the boundary. So that's a release of pressure by Sri Lanka.
And a misfield. That's not going to please him one bit. Kimo Paul on the field for Jaden Seals. Yeah, already an Alzari Joseph who's not very happy. And then 3 runs being offered up on the last delivery. 42 for 2. A slashing blade there from Kamindu Mendes. Picks up his first boundary of this match. 49 for 2. And that one played into the gap as well. Kimo Paul unable to catch up with it. So back-to-back boundaries now for Sri Lanka. Yeah, with offered, needed no second invitation there. Udara, who's well set, ends that over with a boundary. Sri Lanka 62 for 2.
Yeah, there is some swing, but it's met the middle of that bat from Kamindu Mendes. All along the carpet, glorious. And with that, they'll pose different challenges. Neatly tucked away, this looks like a maiden test match half-century for Udara. A man who's been around first-class cricket for such a long time, getting rewards at the highest level and approbations from all of his teammates. Wonderful knock from him so far.
Driving again delightfully through the offside. Typical left-hander's response to a ball angled full outside the off stump. Another boundary for the young left-hander.
That's an opportunity, my word. He is disappointed. You can hear his remarks. You can't be serious. He's searching for a 100th test match wicket. That's a bad, bad miss.
Shouts of catch him. Ball going agonizingly close to the man at gully. Yeah, drifting to leg. Anderson Phillip. Straying down leg once again. Anderson Phillip to finish this over, the 27th. Shouts of catch him. Man at cover, despairingly putting his hands in the air. So a boundary to finish the 29th over, 125 for 2.
That's poor. That's as bad a delivery that you'll see at this level. It's been helped away for 6 with the wind. So Udara moves into the 80s now, and Alzari Joseph just losing it completely on that last delivery. It's flicked away again off the legs. Strong area this for the Sri Lankans. It's the left-hander Kamindu this time. Bounce, but well played. Didn't try to actually keep that one down. Just the two slips in the gully. Was driven sweetly. Will it get to the boundary? Will get to 50 as well with that 3. Takes him to 51. Kamindu Mendes, his first half century versus the West Indies in the West Indies. This one's aerial once again, just goes with it. And it sails over that boundary for 6. So the second 6 of the innings so far.
Wayward. All the way for 4. Maybe symbolic of what we've seen from Alzari Joseph and his multiple spells. Pulled away. That's with the win. All he had to do was get the timing right and the placement too. Pulled. And it goes all the way for 6. Maiden Test match century for Lahiru Udara. An innings of control, aggression. One of sure validation and belonging at this level. Picked up. Got under this delivery. And he knows he's hitting with the wind, so that's low risk in his mind. Gone after that length delivery. Didn't get up very high from Alzari Joseph. But with a batter set, it allows for sufficient time to pick his spot. Outside edge found. And more frustration for Seals. Played nicely. Very, very brilliant stroke from Kamindu Mendes. Just leant on it and worked it through the mid-wicket region. Miscued. But it falls safely just behind the wicketkeeper, and more frustration for Jaden Seals and the West Indies.
Picked off. Picked off through mid-wicket. Excellent stroke from Udara.
Yeah, a bit of width offered up. He's too good. Kamindu Mendes, he picks up another boundary. Takes him to the 70s now. This time just sits on it, guiding it. That vacant deep third area, and picks up another boundary, so the runs continuing to flow.
God, cut away. So it will be a boundary. Anderson Phillip once again. The West Indies have just been a little sloppy in the field. Looked like sharp work indeed from Shea Hope. Standing up to the stumps, down the leg side. Did Kamindu Mendes just slightly overbalance? Was that back foot up in the air? Remains to be seen. They've gone upstairs.
Stumping. It's a fair delivery. Can I have the side on replay, please? I can see the foot is in the air as the bails are taken off. Satisfied. My decision for the big screen is
'84 of 120. The partnership ends 240 for 3. He hammers it in short. I've put the markers on him, Stacey, and we were talking him up in terms of just how well he was bowling, sustaining pressure, and he's delivered a long hot dispatch by Dhananjaya. One's aerial. but it will go to the boundary. Off the legs once again, a strong area for the Sri Lankans.
This will result in a couple. In fact, it goes for 4. Brings up 150 for the Sri Lankan opening batter. Only his third test match converted to triple figures, and now he's converted to 150, and he's still going.
Beautifully played. Not that wide, but wide enough for somebody who has been at the crease since 10 o'clock this morning. Just enough room.
Get to 100 test wickets.
Didn't like that at all. Inexact line. They managed to pick up a 4, and it's 50 partnership as well for Udara and Dhananjaya De Silva. A little bit of width off for outside the off stump, and he crashes that through the offside. 300 up as well for Sri Lanka. One shorter to the leg side this time. In fact, this goes all the way from Udara. He has pulled really well in that direction so far.
That's another commonality in the air, but importantly in the gap. And another boundary for Udara.
Edge taken, only the one slip in place. That's something we were very wary and worried about from a West Indian perspective, when the edge would be taken, if the catches would be in position.
Yeah, tucked away. Is that runs? Will he move into the 190s? No, it's not. It's leg buys. That's in the air. Is it fortuitous? Fielder settles and taken. Shamar Joseph with the catch. And this
Fall of Udara. Wasn't in control of that one. One previously that he brought up his 100. He wasn't in control either, but that one sailed for 6. But he has to go for a magnificently played 188. 333 for 4.
edge taken. 100 test match wickets for Jaden Seals. The second quickest for the West Indies and the third youngest. And smiles all around. His parents are here. His teammates appreciate his efforts. Yeah, there they are.
But nonetheless, he picks it up. The silver goes 333 for 5.
Yeah, crunched away. What a way to get off the mark. Confident 4 to start for Dinusha, searching for that swing. It ebbed and it flowed. Sri Lanka dominant, West Indies